The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Okay, while you're gathered round the well, your friend arrives out of nowhere. Innocuously, there's a pale white-wood cabinet just sitting over near the market stalls.
So that was yours?
Some things need to be retrieved. A lot of my property has gone walkabouts over the years. You know how it is.
Of course.
Well, you look like you've prospered from your day's events. If only it were possible to leave town now, you could be well on your way towards glory and adventure.
Is that blockade still there?
I'm sure we can get our way through it. Shall we leave?
That's all excellent.
We're already preparing to do so, yes.
No. Roy's like,
You okay, Roya?
He thinks I heard a bee, but there'll be no bee. Only we.
Bees?
No, it was nothing.
Oh, God.
Surely the mighty Saphira could not be afraid of bees.
Have you ever been stung by a bee?
Yes, once.
Once or twice.
It sucks.
I was stung by a bee and it did not go well.
Yeah, that bee probably ate some massive hammer.
No, I mean. Never mind.
Bees I have no issue with. Undead wasps, however, certainly.
Undo
You have
anything.
faced undead wasps?
Plagued by them before.
Yeah, the husk swarm. Yeah.
Well, we should leave.
Their stings don't so much impart venom as drain life. Also, the swarms surrounding you impart chill touch.
We should probably take care of our last bill at
They
the end.
suck!
No, you'd pay up from anyway, so we're paying every day we paid there.
So
So
you will get the remainder of your... Oh, you already did pack up completely and leave. Okay,
Yeah.
so you head down towards the barricade. There's hundreds of Burman soldiers bristling at you. One of the officers in his very, very officious, spiky helmeted uniform is looking at this parchment with something drawn on it and quickly rolls it up and stuffs it away. The guards will close up their ranks and lock their shields together. And then one of them says, "This is a barricade you can't go through."
I am Sphero, Cleric of Tor.
Oh, a lucky cleric, but you'll be wanting to stay in Happy Hassendorf a bit longer.
Well, we have already been here near on a week. It is time for us to move on.
But this is a blockade, an official blockade. It's perfectly legal.
We have urgent business in the capital.
Not as urgent as this blockade, my willing.
But we have
Thou must turn back.
He probably can't read, but I have this letter from the Viscount Maxwell himself.
Many letters say many things, but this blockade is in place by the Viscount's order. Who outranks the Viscount? The Viscount or the Viscount?
Why would the Viscount want to meet us in the capital, but then interbulate us from getting there?
The letter does not specify a time. You will wait for the blockade.
Can read. Wouldst thou perhaps be able to tell me when the blockade may be finished?
Yeah, we are to keep the blockade for another 2 weeks. You can roll more.
Oh, good. I thought that was a 17. It is 12.
There may
Which is
be a
good.
time limit on your claim.
Yeah. But our,
The officers pass significant looks and look smart.
but there would be quite likely a time limit on this claim if we cannot
Oh
get
dear.
there in time.
Then
Then
I'm afraid the law is the law, and this blockade is an important military blockade.
okay, I'm gonna roll law again and work out is there anything that we
A
could
loophole.
possibly like a loophole
Or a legal
essentially.
means to.
Yeah. That's also good. 11.
You could issue a challenge of trial by combat to someone who was in the capital, so you would have to do it within 3 days. But then you would actually have to go through with the trial by combat to the death.
Oh, to the death. Okay.
Would,
Do I also have to know a specific person? In
You
order
have to
make
name a person.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Anyone else got any ideas that might get you through?
We could.
Our friend and
Just plucking at the lace at his wrists.
do you have any ideas, my friend? I would say, leaning in.
Ideas? Yes! I would suggest that we simply move through the blockade. He turns and he just looks at the officer. He says, "Because the blockade does not apply to us. You will let my friends through and give them a writ of passage to the capital." The guy's like, "The blockade does not apply to them. We'll give them a writ of passage to the capital." The other officer's like, "Fucking stone? That sounds about specifically in the picture. We have to stop."
I overheard that.
Yeah. Fred just turns to them and says, "But you will obey me. You will obey the master." They're all like, "Yes, we will." The guy just makes out a writ, hands it to you, and the soldiers just part ways. "Well, I must be going. Goodbye. Enjoy your
Wait a
trip.
moment.
There's
Okay.
nothing at all to be alarmed about. Nothing at all. Go
Of
well.
course. Why would,
Yeah.
there's nothing at all to be worried about.
I
Why
wish
am
you
I
good
worried?
luck on your trip to the capital."
We hope to see you there, friend.
Yes, indeed.
Good journey.
Just wave you off happily. You return to the happy, bustling town. The guards are all like, "Well, yes, we absolutely must let you through. I don't know why we were even stopping you. That was weird."
I'm sure it was just a misunderstanding.
That's what it was, a misunderstanding. But the swami topic, yeah, pictures of the people we are to let through. Dummkopf! Of course, that's not because they are required to rationalize it in a way that it makes sense to them.
So we'll
Please,
continue.
pass through, pass through. Remember to display your writ.
Of course. I will shake it again and then tuck it in.
I'd have nailed it to the side of my cart, but okay.
Nailed it to my horse's face.
Oof.
I think they're on the side.
What a nice man.
To be honest, I was like, if it wasn't for our new friend, I was like, the cart driver can probably do something very similar.
Not sure he could have kept it up through a whole army the whole time, though. Oh, wait. No, he's got the
No, 'cause-
yeah, he actually could have. He's got the crown now.
Yeah,
The other thing is all
he
he
could
needs.
pretty much just dominate an area.
But if all he needs to do is also get us the writ of passage too, so
I'm not sure he would have known that that's a thing that
fair
exists.
enough. Yeah.
Or have, if he did, have even gone to that as his first choice.
I mean, he fucking held a beholder in check the entire dungeon.
To be fair, he
It ain't
was
easy.
he was telling us to hurry up because it was taking it out of him.
Yeah, because you guys insisted on taking the... It's like Lee was insisting. It's like, no, I'm going to take these 10 minutes for every fucking tile we cross.
Well,
to check every trip
we
and I
had
do every
the-
look. And the cart driver's just like, time's a fucking factor.
Yeah, because we had this corridor that was like 50 tiles going,
And
basically.
to be fair, every single one of them was a trap.
Yes. Although they had little corridors that were secrets you could find to bypass certain sections.
Ah,
And there in the middle there was a lever that turned off the track.
Yeah.
Get him to show you the map at one point. It's nasty.
Yeah, you've got the puzzle of it.
Yeah, back when I gave shit away for free. That's what
So
it
we
was
will-
worth. Nothing!
We will proceed through.
You proceed on the road. Okay, so where is my Romania real? That's why it doesn't have the road, because it's the fake one.
Fake Romania.
Remember, I gave you
The
fake
fake
Romania
maps.
maps.
Romania maps.
Our friend
You
Percy did.
proceed through Hasseldorf, and you're going to have to camp.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
So, evening draws down, and you need to set up camp for the night.
Doing the same things as I normally would.
So you're gonna.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. This is a dirt road, actually a well-paved road across a plains with
Wow.
only very gentle rolling hills. There ain't
There's
nowhere
nothing.
out of sight.
Yeah.
This is a very. This is why the military loves hanging around this area. It's a great place to practice charging on hills.
Do we actually come across any just like little campsites already? Like,
They're frequent because
Yeah.
merchants, of course, love stopping at places.
we might as well use.
We'll
one.
use
There is,
one
in
of
fact, a travelling band of tinkers parked over there, but you probably don't want to camp with them.
They
Why
smell
not?
funny.
They might steal from you. They have a reputation as thieves and as good tinkers. They mend things and such.
They smell.
They smell funny. They have
Oh, well,
weird. They
that's
dress weird and have strange dances. They're also vegans. They're vegetarian.
Actually, vegans.
Where the leaf bro can't kill anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean that basically translates into a vegan.
But I'm a vegetarian.
No, they're not
Okay.
vegans because they will eat like they do have goats that they milk
Yeah.
and things
Yeah,
like
okay.
that.
That's
So,
gonna, that's still
Well, they will eat dairy.
So they're vegetarian.
Eggs and
so they're
milk.
not complete tards.
Okay.
I suppose we'll find one of the existing campsites that isn't filled with dirty, stinking tinkers.
Okay.
What's wrong with them? Why can't we camp with them?
Well, they just have their own
They-
established camp. It would be odd to just intrude.
Also, they're known for being disingenuous.
They've hidden amongst
Completely
them before.
unlike the wizard smugglers. Saphira realizes this and spends, instead of helping set up camp, feels he needs to pray the whole time. An old man stops by the camp, wheezing and coughing with tuberculosis-like things. A blood-spotted handkerchief. They gripped him on, and he said, "Excuse me, may I share the fire?"
Of course.
Come, sit, eat.
The friend doesn't speak. Yeah, how rude.
I am Sphero, cleric of Tor, at your service.
My apologies. My name is Baldwin. Or it was when I had a name. Now I wander the roads.
I was in prayer, my apologies.
Oh, my apologies. I did not mean to interrupt the most important things. And I mean ever. He sits down by the fire and begins warming his hands. So what are the rest of you doing? Your camp is currently completely unset.
I'll start with lighting fire and...
It's already lit.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's already lit.
Yep, so I'll set the tent up.
I'll start cooking.
I'll give you some of the finer
Delicious
meats I bought.
supply.
Some of the what?
I bought some finer meats.
Some finer meats.
When we,
Who gave the carrot to
one of the
horse?
first times we hit Hasseldorf.
Yes.
Uh,
You're still praying. Get praying.
Almighty
You've got to
Tor,
pray.
Just to make it today.
So once I've set up Monroy's tent, we'll ask her. I'll ask her if she would like to practice sword again.
Tonight I'm feeling a bit stiff, but are we going to set it? Oh god, what are you going to string the... Nothing. There's nothing.
There's nothing to set that up with. We're going to have to rely on a
Two-person watch?
two-person watch.
Makes sense. Yeah, I hear what you're doing. Why do you pray so to what god?
To Tor,
Why do you pray to Tor?
for he is the mighty god of justice.
But surely
Justice would take care of itself whether you prayed or not.
I act through him and help enact justice.
That's a
For that
little-
is the right thing to do in order to create a
That's-
just world.
That's a little arrogant, don't you think?
Excuse me?
I don't mean to be impertinent, but
You
to
are
say-
being impertinent.
rather, but to say that you act for a justice all by yourself is implying that people can't just inherently feel it. My dude,
There is a lot of injustice in this world, and it's up to people like myself in order to help
do you feel
right
this,
the wrongs.
this land is more unjust than others?
Yes.
Perhaps. This is not my place to question the laws.
Isn't it? Interesting. You've given me much to think on.
What god do you pray to?
Oh, I don't. I generally find that would be unwelcome
And why is
and
that?
inappropriate. I don't believe in them.
That's nonsense.
Is it?
How are you feeling?
This is bloody ridiculous. Who doesn't believe in God?
I ask him.
Well, he's coughing blood into
Yeah.
a handkerchief.
I am as well as I will ever be.
Do you want me to take a look at that after we eat?
May Tor's divine light mend your wound.
He's not wounded, so nothing happens.
Okay.
You don't have cure disease,
No,
do
no,
you?
no. But I mean, but it might temporarily
You
stop him.
see? Nothing. Of course, I'm not really wounded so much as afflicted with an illness. It's my own fault, you see. Digging away where I shouldn't have been.
Where was that? Were you in mines or something?
Oh, yes, for mines. Lots of silver, but none for you. Dig, dig, and dig. Oh, God, he's caught it too.
Roll for tuberculosis.
Don't roll. Don't.
Why would you?
Why did you
do
roll?
Oh god, it's a 1!
12.
Well, you don't get it then.
Wait, what do I want?
No.
There are advantages,
Randomly to be like, I've got something you don't have.
and then the bad guy's like, "Oh, but I want it," and then magic happens, and then they get it, and they're like, "No!"
Hubris!
So you guys cook food,
Hand food out to everyone, even the old dude.
right? The old dude.
Scribbles food's up.
Ah, oh, goodness. The rats, they're infesting everywhere.
Scribbles is not a pest.
I didn't say pest, I said rat.
You said infesting.
I did that too. Well
That
corrected, sir.
infers a pest. He is not. He is an intelligent and cunning creature, aren't you, Scribbles?
Cunning?
Scratch him behind the ear.
Scribbles gives him an affronted look, props his little glasses on his... No, he doesn't know.
I am so much smarter than you.
My rat is more imperious than your mother's left tit! So you go to bed.
We're
Who's
going
the
to set
fo-
watch.
So we're going to do two-person watch, and it's going to be... So it will get complicated. But not really. So 1, 2, and then you'll stay up, you'll sleep, the next person will take over from you. Next watch, you'll go to sleep, and we'll do it that way. So it'll be...
I'm better to do the middle to
Yeah,
left.
oh, I'm just saying...
He's just using
I'm
an
just using an example, so now we can decide.
Well, I'd like to be first on so I can get some sleep and not be interrupted, if that's okay.
I would prefer to do middle to late, since I can see better in the dark.
I'll
than
do
you can.
first watch as well.
You mean second, because you'll be overlapping the loud part.
But, yeah.
Shouldn't you be praying?
I will pray during your watch, and then I will be ready by the time...
Place me wherever.
I'll take last then.
That's nothing.
So we all are basically on watch twice, right?
Yeah, you're doing a double watch technically.
Double lane. Except for Roya.
Yeah.
But
no,
No,
they're
she'll do
not.
a whole regular length one, but it would just be overlapped halfway through by you.
No, okay, true.
And then halfway into yours, she goes to sleep and someone else wakes up. That's
Yeah, it's
how this
sort of-
works. It stops you having a watch change, which is an obvious weakness.
which we should, especially with having the rolling planes, it's
yeah,
the only
you've
way
got
to
to
do it.
watch from all sides, and yeah.
Well, now we've said that, I suggest we stop and find out how many bandits hit your camp next time.
Don't you just want to kiss these lips?